Life was pretty normal. And then one night, our electricity went out. So John called me to unplug the battery that was under my computer because it was making a noise. And I couldn't get back up off the floor. It hit me like that. Within about 5 minutes, I was talking like this. The GBS took over my body completely. Guillain-Barré syndrome is it's a disease that basically your immune system becomes overloaded. So essentially your nerves begin to dissipate. For different people, it strikes in different ways. Some people have mild cases where maybe they can't walk and move their hands. Other people like me, it affected my respiratory system. 4 to 10% of people don't get it as bad as I did. And so I was pretty much paralyzed from my neck down to my toes. We've always heard such great things about Shepherd that they decided this was the best spot for me. I was signed a doctor and a team of therapists that worked with me as a group. And that was really helpful because it was always the same people that got to know me very well, and we formed a relationship that still goes on today. My team usually had me up by 9 in the morning. Every morning, the nurse had me ready. My physical therapist or my occupational therapist would come and get me and take me to the gym. And I typically had therapy off and on from 9 till about 3 or 4 in the afternoon every day. Because of COVID, my partner and my family were not able to see me. It was very quickly, they said, we have to lock down the hospital. So, but what was helpful was the nurses figured out how to do FaceTime, and that kept me in touch with everybody. So that was really helpful. The most difficult part is the psychological aspect of not being able to do what I was able to do before. My world is limited, it's small, and sometimes I just get frustrated. It's like I just have to take a deep breath and relax. The assistive technology that Shepherd was able to provide me and teach me how to use. I have eyeglasses that I wear that have a Bluetooth connection to my phone, my iPad, and to my Mac. It's really enabled me to be very independent. I was really concerned that John was going to have a difficult time with my care. However, what we did was Shepherd brought him in 2 weeks before I was to check out. And he got an intensive master's degree in how to care for me. And everything from lifting me in a Hoyer, to bathing me, to bathroom care, to hygiene, all of it. We've been together now 23 years. I have to say, without him, I don't know what I would have done. He's been more than just a caretaker. He's been everything. I realized how many people were in my life that loved me. The outreach was unreal. My sisters, John's sisters, came and stayed with me so he could have a little break. But really, I think the most important thing is to cherish your life and really value those relations that you have in your life, because you may need people at some point. And in a way, this gave me an opportunity to see if I had not lived, what my obituary would have been. And I have to say, I'm very happy with the way it would have been written. So I feel peace about that.